Greetings, this is Vane and welcome back to Let's Play Planescape Torment. Okay, so we've got a bunch of stuff to do.
I'm gone.
So first things first, we're going to be doing stuff in the hive for a while. Because we want to learn the art from Mebeth. We've got the
done.
Hostile creatures nearby. Where? Okay. Oh, you.
All right.
Fleece.
What's up? Oh, squid.
All right. I'm gone.
Hostile anymore? Okay, so
all right.
Go to the marketplace. I'm gonna go and see the fruit salesman.
I'm gone.
Cheers, you. We meet again. Some sea plums today. I'll bury on fire seed. Mebeth, the midwife of the square, needs some herbs sprung from this seed. Here, can you help me? Vane takes the seed, looks at it critically. As he presses it between his thumb and finger, he winces. A small drop of blood appears in his thumb. Turn that off. Ah, this seed's got a bite to it. I noticed that. Do you have the herb she's talking about? Can't seem to take his eye off the seed. Lad, I don't know if there's anyone who has what your friend seeks. To be square, I've never seen such a seed before. You would need someone who cultivates seeds such as this, for I have none. Very well then, where would I find such a person?
Updated my journal.
Don't know the dark of that, friend. He presses the seed back to you. Be hard pressed to find a gardener in the hive. I see. Maybe mourns for trees could help. Farewell. Okay, so yeah, mourns for trees. Remember him? Well, while we're here, let's sell our cranium reptiles. Aye, by the power, stop creeping up on me like that. He pushes his spectral to top and gives you a hard look. And what is it I can do for you this time, I had some questions. I have some rat tails. I'd like to collect a bounty on them. Okay. Excellent. Most excellent. Claps his hand. Let me see. Turn in a rat tail. Collect the bounty. Phineas sums there as you complete the transaction. Thank you, sir, good sir. The city of Sidra and I appreciate your efforts on our behalf. Okay, collect their bounty on the rat tails. We've got to do it one by one. Reading. It's supposed to let you know, make you feel the sheer tedium of such a transaction. So that was five gold there. Keep it. And we'll go and eat that as well. Hello, Creedon. Why not? What kind do you have? Let's have some baked. Now let's go for some nice charred rat tails. Eat the vaccine, thank you. No more for me, farewell. So that was done.
I'm gone.
Let's go through the alley.
I'm gone.
As a grant you safe passage, how may I help you? I'd like to purchase that gem you took from Morador's box. Luckily for you, I haven't had time to sell it. I'll let you have it for the bargain price of 300 coppers. I'll take it. Ask her God front doors an opportunity to smile upon you. Farewell. So yeah, we got this is Morador's ruby. Blackbard seed.
I'm gone.
What some questions? Do you mind if I rest here? Thanks. we've got a couple of things to do in this square. Mourns for trees somewhere. There you are, that's Mourns for trees, isn't it? Mourns for trees. Mourns for trees smiled widely upon you. Ah, my friend, you've returned. So you wished of me. Yes, I have some questions. I need some herbs sprung from this seed. Can you help me? Mourns for trees takes the seed from you and holds it up to his eye. What an odd seed. Are those teeth along the edge? Barbs, perhaps. Where did you come by it, friend? Old Mereth, the midwife of the square, needs some herbs sprung from that seed. Do you know where I could get some? No. Mourns for trees continues to stare at the seed in his hand. This is the only seed of its kind I've ever seen. He winces and a spot of blood blisters on his thumb. The barbs in it are sharp indeed. Perhaps you should hold it. So you can't help me either? Unless you can make that one grow, I cannot. Again, I've never seen a seed of its like before, friend. If we wanted it to grow enough, is it possible to make it grow? Monster trees looked at the seed. Perhaps, if you cared enough for it, it may grow. What do you mean? This is Sigil, friend. Belief is everything. Everything, from the spire on which Sigil rests, to even that tiny seed you hold there. If you believe enough, anything is possible. Focus on the seed. Will it grow? To your surprise, there's a crack and the seed splits. Twigs splitting from its surface like fingers. Instinctively you drop the seed, but the talon-like twigs to wrap around your wrist will not let it go. What the hell's?
Updated my journal.
Morte tree stared at the barbed branches around your wrist, stunned. I think the barbs on those new branches would be more than enough for what your friend needs. I hope she can get some this damn thing off of me. I will return it to her then. Thank you very much for your help. Farewell. So yeah, we've gone to Morte trees to get the barbs. It's currently wrapped around our wrist.
All right.
Fell's Tattoo Studio.
Done.
Let's have a look. See what we've got in here. See what you have, Fel. Yeah, Tattoo of the Skull. A Razor Angel ink. Protection from evil. And some other tattoos. Okay. So we'll purchase you and we'll purchase you. Yep, that'll do. Didn't use you, no. Maurice, hello. See a young woman dressed in by tight leather bodice, leggings, smells like cheap perfume in her face, though she is young, pretty. is painted with garish makeup. She smiles coyly as she sees you, seeking some company, love. Are you, by any chance, Amaris? She stares at you for a while, and then speaks. I was called that once long ago. Who are you? I was sent to find you by Nod, your brother. He's worried about you and hoped that I could tell him how you were. Nod? He's alive? Where? Why didn't he come to seek me out? I think he's ashamed. He's a collector now, living in poverty in Red Square. Does seem quite right. In the head, I mean.
Updated my journal.
I was a bit touched even as a child when his name was Thodus. Oh, I've missed him so. Ashamed of me, though. Ha, my own work's no more proud. Well, at least I'm doing well for myself. For a hiver, by anyway. Must visit him soon. He looks closely for the first time since. Are you a friend of Nod's? Of a sort, yes. Why? Could ye... She frowns, biting her lip as if he says, could you give this to him? He steps closer and gives you a patch what looks to be about 100 copper coins. Yes. I'll get it. Yes, I swear I'll get it to him.
Updated my journal.
She hands you the pouch. I thank you. Go speak to Nod for me and tell him how I worry about him so. I will. Farewell.
I'm gone.
Okay.
I'm gone.
Okay. Not in there yet. I've got to tell more lies about who I am. Enemy?
Done. All right. Done. All right. All right.
Head back via the market and sell my stuff.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
Come in, Basher. Look here, the finest Toledo blade.
Yes, I have. Let's have a look what we got. Yeah.
All right. Done. I'm gone. All right. Done. Done.
Okay. Couple of things to drop off. You're back. Did you manage to find one? Is this what you're looking for? That's perfect. Where did you... Never mind, here. Gem takes the gem from you, hand you a good summer coins. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to be work on my spell. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
Oh, we got the experience.
In the Mon's name. You see that?
Your path is mine.
Look at that, and we got it back. Nice. There's not. I spoke to your sister, Amaris. You did? Nod's happy now. So he is. How's Nod's sister? Tell him of Amaris. Tell Nod, please. Excitement sets off a long series of hacking coughs. When you finally speak again, he asks, is Nod's sister still pretty? So pretty. So pretty. Ah, yes, she's a servant now at a tavern. She's doing well when he's worried for you. Nod's so pleased to know that his sister is all right. As if he's going to cry for a moment and swallows hard. Anything more, she said for Nod to hear. Yes, she wanted you to have these commons. She will also visit you as soon as she can find the time.
Updated my journal.
Nod's head stopped abruptly and his jaw drops as you hand him the 100 coins. Beneath the dirt brown hood, his eyes gleam with joy. Such wonderful news it is. Good, wonderful news. Nod thanks you again, and thanks you 1,000 times more. Glad I could help. Farewell, Nod. So, and back to Memeth. Okay. Memeth turns to you as you enter. Yes, I'm in need of healing. Memeth nods, take a deep breath. I have some other questions for you. I returned with those herbs you wanted. Now maybe I can get this damn bramble patch off my wrist. Is that so? Memeth glanced at the barbs that surround your wrist. If so, think it off then. Do so.
Updated my journal.
Creaking and snapping, the black barb branches unravel themselves from your wrist and turn into a tangled ball of brush and twigs. It looks like a nest of dead black snakes. Memeth snorts. Think it into a picture frame or some such, something with more structure and less angles. Imagine the barb ball into a picture frame. The barb ball creaks, and the twigs bending and twisting until the branches have bent themselves into a small picture frame. 2 hand spans on the side. Almost unconsciously, you shape the barbs to the back of the frame so it can be hung from the wall easily. How's that? Memeth stares at the frame for a moment, then cackles. Ha! Square enough it is. Good work, child. Good work. He picks up the frame and scrutinises it. This will do nicely. Is that all you wanted it for? Well, this is enough, she sniffs. But there was one thing I forgot to tell you to fetch when you left last time, and it'll take you back to the merchant square it will. Look for the cloth seller Gizgirl. There's some rags of mine that he was supposed to wash, and as long as it's been since I first asked him to do it. You could have mentioned that before I left. Alright, I'll be back.
I feel stronger.
Okay. So let's level up. 20 more points. state luck bonus. Okay. So we've got to go and see Gizkill in the market. We're going to go the long way around. There's one other thing we need to do.
All right.
Question Wilder. Are you one of the Chaos Men? No. Not chaotic enough yet.
I'm gone. I'm gone. Done.
And with this gold is the one. Well, I'll show you. It's a bit adult. This girl. Gizkill turns to you. I Gizkill. He rolls and spreads his hands, trembling. Scarred hands. I Gizkill. I'm here to pick up someone's wash. Mebeth, the midwife, rag picker square. Gizkill blinks. Washcloth? Yes, Mebeth, rag picker square. Rag picker. He taps his fingers as if counting something. I know, I remember. He holds up a trembling finger as if telling you to wait. Wait for him to fetch the wash. Come back with a flat mess of green rags, thin as paper, yet so stiff they look like they could double as wooden boards. The rags are so caked with greenish lime starch that they look like it could take years of soaking to relax them. How many times did you wash these? Gizkill washcloth, starch cloth every 5th day. Washcloth, starch cloth every 5th day. His eyes fell. Gizkill washed many years, always starch cloth on 5th day. Gizkill's ritual. But they're ruined. Washcloth is Gizkill's ritual. His voice is flat, almost unbelievable. Must starch cloth every 5th day. What's the point of doing it every 5 days when they don't need? Oh, never mind. Just hand them over. Give cloth, he nods, then hands you the rags. They're heavy, it's like carrying an armload of bricks. I take them back to Mebeth now. Farewell.
All right. Done.
I bought you a wash. I think Gisgul was a little heavy on the cleaning ritual though. Takes the stacks of starchy green rags from you and then examines them critically. At least they won't tear, she sighs, or bend. What was it? What was with that cloth merchant Gisgul? His hands were all scarred and he seemed slow. Meveth still turns the cloth over in her hands, tapping it with her finger. Well, child, sometimes one burns with the art, and other times the art burns you. Is that what happened to him? Meveth clicks her tongue. Mayhap. There's some for who using the art is like breathing. He strolls about with pointy hats and stinkweed pipes. Then there's hedge wizards and plain-touch gypsies and fortune casters and half-seers and midwives who flicker with the art. They have a harder time of it. And Gisgul was one of them? Meveth nods. Aye, so to speak. In some ways, he's no different now than he was. Addicted to habit and ritual he was. She sets down the stiff rags. They clunk as she places them on the floor. Aye, now there's one last thing I need from you, child. This better not involve me going back to the market, Meveth. Oh, and if it does, child? Meveth draws herself up and glares at you, even before her head barely crests your shoulders. Meveth, it's a waste of time to keep travelling to the market for all these things, especially when you could have taken a moment of thought about everything you needed, instead of sending me on the same errand 3 times. Meveth puffs up her face, turning to her. Oh, aye. Is that your feelings on the matter? If so, then leave. I'll tell you, I won't be wasting my time trying to shine the light in that mule head of yours. No, I'll do the errands. Just tell me, is there anything else you need me to pick up while I'm there? Only this. I need some inks for scribing some ingredients in one of my cookery books. I need you to fetch from one of the merchants. Kosajai is her name. Very well. I'll see if I can find her. Alright, then I'm off. Farewell. Whew. Same errand 3 times. But if it's to learn the art, it's more than worth it. You also notice we gained a level as a thief. Because it's a level that we were already doing, that we've already had. All that we got was a single extra hit point, as well as the thieves' skills.
I'm gone. All right.
Kosajai, it's you.
See the shine on that? See the edge on it? I tell you what, cutter, don't do you your business.
Meveth said you sell ink. She sent me to purchase some. Ink. She chuckles. No, sir, I sell no ink. I sell just fish. Are you sure, Meveth? The midwife in Backpacker Square mentioned you specifically. Well, Kosajai was me, dam's name, and me granddam's name, so it could be any of us. Yet they're both in the dead book, so only this Kosajai matters. No matter what she's on about, a midwife in Backpacker Square, you say, she thinks of it. Don't know her, I don't. So, you don't have any ink? Well, I can't say that's much of a surprise. I swear Meveth is having me run in circles. Now hold on, your midwife friend's not all wrong. I don't know how you can get ink, but it may not be the ink you're looking for. The ink I'm thinking of bleeds from the gills of a Bagoltafin, it does. This Bagoltafin, it bleeds ink. He frowns. Aye, Thing is, that fish is not for eating. It's got a horrible taste, scolds a tongue. You can ask Miriam. She pitches her own fish cell down the street in Southern She might have one of the fish she needs on her pole. I'll go seek her out then.
Updated my journal. All right.
Miriam. Have you heard of a Bragota fin? I was told it bleeds ink from its gills. She blinks and nods. Aye, that fish is a strange one, it is. Not many have heard of it, unless you want to eat it. Difficult to kill, and even in death, still seems to live. Not many want to latch their teeth around something that still lives. Do you have
Updated
one?
my journal.
Aye, but the ink, you'll need something to carry it in. Have you a bowl or a cup, perchance? Or a tankard. Maybe one of the merchants is selling one. Farewell. Okay. So, back to the market.
I'm gone.
And we know where we can get somebody selling tankards and stuff. They tried selling stuff earlier, didn't they? So it's you. Last. This woman smiles at you. Hello again, and would you like to purchase this day? What are you selling right now? I sell plates, cups, tankards, cutlery alike. All quality, sir. Fine. She steps back to lifts a little crate behind her. Please look over my goods. Should you have any questions, feel free to ask. I need something to hold ink in. Do you have a tankard or a goblet for sale? She nods. Oh yes, many kinds. They range in price from a few goblets to several hundred. Actually, I'm looking for the cheapest one you have. Raising an eyebrow, she reaches into the plate of her side and throws you a bad-looking tankard to you. It's covered in dent. Its handle looks like it's about to fall off. This one looks like it was used on someone's skull. She smiles slightly. It'll do. Thanks and farewell.
Updated my journal.
Up and down, round and round. Hopefully the art is worth it. We'll have some stories to tell at the end of it. We'll meet again. I bought a tankard. Can I get the ink from the fish in it? She nods and plucks a fish from her pole. It twitches as she grabs it, then starts lashing out. She begins to twist it like a rag. She wrings it until bluish black ichor begins to trickle from its fin's gills. When your tankard is almost full, she relaxes her grip and throws the twitching fish into a sack by her side. Thanks and farewell.
Updated my journal. All right.
Now it's back to Mebeth.
Done.
A tankard full of ink.
I'm gone. All right.
Mebeth is tugging at the mass greenish lime starch rag she brought them from Guska. She seems to be purposely fraying the edges as if to peel them somehow. When she approaches, she turns. Aye, child. Here's that ink you wanted. Miller takes a tankard of ink from you and sniffs it. Prime ink, fresh it is, aye. She nods. You've done well, child. All I've asked. Now I'll ask you again. After all you've seen, do you still want to learn the art? Yes, after all, the guiding goal of your errands was to test my persistence, was it not? Mebeth smiles and nods. Yes, mayhap, child, mayhap. And that's not all. You knew I had to see to accomplish each errand, didn't you? Mabeth nods again, slower this time. Mayhap, child, mayhap. If and so, what did your senses tell you about them? Mourns for Trees showed me that my beliefs affect the world around me. Gizkel taught me that ritual is a wasted effort if the purpose of the ritual is ignored. Miriam taught me that no matter how much I think I know, there's still much I can learn from another's eyes. Mabeth is silent for a moment and walks slowly over to you and touches you on the cheek. Oh, child, she says, you will be a master sorcerer one day, you will. You have the knowing of it yet. You have come to old Mabeth for help, you have. What could a midwife such as teach such a one? Much, Mabeth. I want to learn all you have to teach. So you will walk the path then? Mabeth pauses. Well, first things first, just having a knack for the art isn't enough. You need to have some means of giving it focus. Usually spells. The spells aren't usually in a book. Are usually in a book, so the art demands you have a spell book or like before you can cast spells. Can you read? I don't know. Now let's test it, child. Can you read this? Mabeth draws a small tattered card. It looks like a recipe. Examine the recipe. The writing of the recipe swims before your eyes, each symbol twisting out of focus whenever you try and read it. Almost instinctively you relax your eyes, allowing them to take in the page at once, and the symbols suddenly bleed together. The recipe lists measurements, ingredients. It appears to be some minor divination. This is a minor divination, isn't it? It looks at the spell, allows its unit to see the nature of an item, to see whether it's enchanted or not. Mabeth sighs whitened. Who are you to test old Mabeth so? Are ye some fiend? Well, not to my knowledge. What's wrong?
Updated my journal.
Well, I was not expecting it, was I? She nods at the recipe, then plucks it out in your hand. You can what you see is written in a language of the art. If you're not maging that, it should be all a swirl jumble of mishmash. She snaps her finger. Yet, clear as crystal, you pluck the sense of it right up. Maybe you tell Mabeth what that is. I think I may have known once, but forgot. Seeing the symbols just jarred my memory. Or else a natural gift you may have. No matter. You've just shaved seasons off your learning, you have. Mabeth harumphs. And I've been looking for someone to handle the chores around here I had. If you need any help with anything around here, you can still ask. It's the least I can do in exchange for your teaching me. No, don't worry yourself about that, she frowns. Well, you can read spells well enough. The spells are no good to you without a book to put them in. Do you have one? Mabeth glances around the hut and then she catches sight of the black bar picture frame you made. She picks it up carefully and studies it. This'll do. This thing, it's just a frame. Ah, but so are ye, child. Still holding the frame, she picks it up, one of the starch rags she got from Gisco. With a yank, she pulls off the greenish dark surface film. It flutters in the air like a wispy bit of cloth. Whatever Gisco uses in a wash, it works better than curing, stretching and stoning does on a normal rag. Can't afford parchment, I can't. Parchment? She takes the sturdy film and pulls it over the black barb frame, latching the rag's edges onto the hooks around the frame until it looks like small, greenish black painter's canvas. It's missing something. Well, it needs something painted on it. She nods. Aye, or written on it. She takes a tankard of ink you've given her and sets it down next to her. She dips one of her fingernails in a tankard and draws it out, mumbling to herself. She begins to scratch the symbols on the flame one by one, still mumbling to herself. Wait. All done. Mabeth stands, drying her ink-stained fingernail on her robe. She tilts her head, regarding the strange framed page in front of her. Page for your spellbook it is. She indicates you should pick it up. Take it. Inside your spellbook are your recipes, your spells, if you will. As long as they sit in the book, though, they're just words. She taps her head. The art demands you pluck the magic out of the book and put them into your attic, your head, before you can tap their power. Go on. You put them in your attic by studying them, memorise them. You need to rest first before you can do this, though. Any questions? No, Mabeth. Oh, no questions there. Well, now, you should have questions. You know all about how to memorise spells, do you? You're a sharp one. You sure don't need any more of Mabeth's words or gobbling up your precious time. You're a master sorcerer already. Forgive me, Merriff. I meant no questions on what you have said. Please explain how to memorize spells. Alright then, here's the arc of how you memorize spells. Pick the spells you want to stick in your head from your spellbook before you go to sleep. Then when you wake out in the morning, you'll be buzzing in your head like flies, ready to let out. How many spells can I cast? You can cast only one, may have two before needing a rest again. As a tiny flittling maging, there isn't much room in your attic, so use your spells wisely until you get wiser in the art. As your power increases, you get more room in your attic for spells. Alright, go on. You can only cast spells you memorize, so if you want to use the art to say mend something twice, you need to memorize the spell how many times? Twice. Mebeth nods. Aye, twice right enough. How can I get more spells?
Updated my journal.
Mebeth shrugs. Keep your eyes and ears out for learning. Each common folks might have some minor magics to teach. There's also scrolls, recipe spells, even some stranger things that have spells inscribed on them. If you find one, just examine it close and copy it into your book if you want it. Got it. I can also show you more spells if you return, especially when you have a little more of the planes in you. I'd appreciate it, thanks. Before you go, child, you'll need some magics with it for you to whet your appetite. Merrick rummages in a robe and then pulls out 3 small recipes which he passes to you. You should copy these into your book so they can go to your attic as soon as possible.
I couldn't carry any more, so I had to drop it.
Thanks, Mebeth. Wait, there's more. Mebeth fishes a tiny bundle of black cloth from her apron and unrolls it, producing a pair of amber earrings. These will protect you on your travels, child. I no longer wear them myself, so go ahead and take them.
I couldn't carry any more, so I had to drop it.
Alright, child, don't tarry any longer. One such as ye has other ways to spend one's time rather than hanging around old Mebeth. Come on, Mebeth. Now come on, Mebeth, you're not old. Pah, you flatterer. Your tongue's so long with silver it's a shame of Betazu. Get your hints. Thanks for everything, Mebeth. Pah, you can thank me by not playing that adult code with what you learnt. The arch damns many a fool who sought to bend it in ways that aren't meant to bend. Now get on with you. Farewell.
I feel stronger.
Okay. So. Got a couple of levels, so let's level up. Okay, spell memorization. So we've got level 3. And we got all of this. Plus stuff that we've dropped.
I'm gone.
So we got 60. And rings, 2 armor class, 2 first level spells. Dirty Rat Charm, just for selling at the moment. Okay. So. We're all ready to start doing the art. It's quite a bit. A trek. Let's do that. Let's see what we got. All our quests are done for them. We've got to find Farod, Sergio. Yeah. Okay. Read any of those. Journal. Got a lot of reading. Merriff, this is the story of the art. and the other things we just did. We met an old woman, Mebeth, a midwife in Ragpicker Square. She seems a little addled, but so does everyone on this book. Mebeth offered my cure my wounds for free. It might be a good idea to return to her every once in a while I need healing. Yep. Mebeth told me there's a gate that leads to failed kip somewhere. She said, Mebeth asked me to take a strange back seat to one of the fruit merchants at the Hive Market and get some herbs from him. She said the market is a few blocks south and east of her hut. Collector's name Morte. There we go. The merchant at the market said I would need to find a gardener to help cultivate the seeds. Perhaps I could ask Mourns for Trees for help. Just willing the seed to grow causes it to blossom. Now the damn thing is wrapped around my wrist and won't let go. At least it doesn't take up any room in my pack. Still, I'd better return the thing to Mebeth to see if it's what she wanted. Amaris told me Nod's name as a child was Fodus. Might come in handy at some point. I swore to Amaris that I would deliver her copper to her brother Nod in Ragpicker Square. Jaren seemed pleased with the ruby I brought him. I wonder if he would feel the same way if I told him that was the same gem from Morador's box. I spoke to Nod's sister Amaris and returned to tell him he was overjoyed to hear of her and also to receive the copper she requested I deliver him. Mebeth wanted me to fetch her wash from the cloth seller at the market, a fellow named Giskel. I wish she'd remembered it before I went looking for those herbs of hers. Kossajar, one of the fishwives in the market, told me that the only place she knew to get Mebeth's ink was from a Bogota fin, but she didn't sell it. She said I would try Miriam, a fishwife who sold her her wares on the street just south of the market. Miriam has the fish, but as usual it's not that easy. I need something to carry the ink in, like a cup or a tankard. Maybe one of the merchants in the square is selling one I can use. I got a battered tankard from one of the merchants. I'm ready to take it to Miriam and show it to her. I finally got the ink, a whole tankard full. Now I can take this foul mess back to Mebeth. Who knows, maybe I can get her to drink it. Mebeth gave me a test, a small recipe, a minor illusion written in the language of the art. I was able to decipher its meaning with no training. I must have learned how to read magic at some point in the past. Mebeth taught me the fundamentals of the art. She said that before I rest I need to pick what spells I want to memorize by going to my spell book and choosing them. I want to be able to cast a spell multiple times. I have to memorize the spell multiple times. Whenever I rest, I'll awake next morning with spells in my memory ready to cast. She said I'll only be able to cast a small number of spells each day until I become more proficient in their use. I might be able to find other teachers around Sigil who can teach me to cast spells as well. Mebeth gave me 3 recipes which she said I should copy into my spellbook. She told me I should examine them in my inventory and then copy them into my spellbook. Okay. So, let's have a look. We can have 4, but we've got no spells. And we can have 1 second level start. Okay. Let's have a look. What have we got? We'll start with the recipe cards. Okay. Venture usage only. This battered spell is the ingredients and can necessary to cast a divination spell. Identify. Spell reveals the mystery of the enchanting item, allowing you to know its exact abilities. Spell. Exceedingly learning the spell. The magic orb. This tattered card as the for the incantation for the minor invocation chromatic orb. Okay. Spell. Blood Bridge. Tattered card as a recipe for ingredients and incantation for the necromantic spell Blood Bridge. Allows the caster to share a portion of his life with others, weakening himself but strengthening them. Spell. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see what we've got. Scroll of Identify. Scroll of Chromatic Orb. See what we've got. Rune of Armor. Teaches armor. there. Shielding, teacher's shield. We do that. Scroll of Ice Knife. Scroll of Strength. Magic Missile. Scroll of Fist of Iron. And while we're here, so yeah, let's have a look. Mage spells, what have we got? Identify, Chromatic Orb, Fist of Iron, gives a fist, during it turn them into a living weapon. For us, all normal punch attacks. Cannot cast spells while that's in place. One of you. So one of you. Armour. Class 6, I don't need that one. Meanwhile, we've got Blood Bridge, Ice Knife for Strength. Okay. For you, you've got you. Scripture of Steel. Okay. It's been almost an hour, so we're going to leave it here. Because I've got a few bits more to do, and then we'll be moving on to explore, try and find more about Farod. So, this has been Vane doing Let's Play Planescape Torment. If you like what you're seeing here, be sure to like, subscribe, share and comment. Please consider sponsoring me on Patreon, and until next time, goodbye.